Hey, let's see. I already forgot how to talk. Good start. Okay, so it's Tuesday night, and I'm gonna do a little bit of code. If I remember correctly, last time the grabbing was broken when I thought it wasn't, the toggle grab. So I guess my first step will be to fuck you, Oculus. Get out of here. You don't know me. We're gonna put this back um, and figure it out. The main problem being that for some reason it doesn't work with left hand, but it works with right hand. It should be something really simple. I just couldn't see it the other day. I was, not in the right state of mind. So hopefully it's a little bit easier to just kind of dive through all that code. I'm not going to complain about being tired because I say it too much, I guess. But I am tired. I'm always tired. It's a work night. After I need a nap after work or I'm done. But I've been trying not to do that and being productive. Anyways, so I'm gonna fix that, and then I don't know. Do I want to play around? I'll play around with IK. The custom input, basically, I probably explained this in the past, but I'm trying to remember for myself. Is I want all the input stuff on the scripts. So for example, the interact grab. There should be an enumerator, a drop down list, and you pick what button does what, so you can customize it, and then based off of that, that is all handled internally. So like, say I want to set it up for a different controller, I just change the drop down list, and rather than going into the code. But I don't want to do that right now. It's not hard. It's just fucking tedious. So yeah, like instead, what you do, um, Unity's never going to open up, so I can't show you. But basically, you would just put all your inputs in an enumerator, and then you would set all the events to be based off of when the enumerator happens. But whatever, I'll do that. So adding IK and then replacing the controller models with hands is really simple, right? You just disable the models, put hands there, and then handle everything based off of that. But if IK works nicely and it feels okay, there might be no point. A lot of my idea for this is inspired by Pavlov a little bit. And Pavlov, basically, you don't see your arms because it's probably jank, but you do have hand models. So like when you grab your gun, it just puts your hand models there. It just places it probably set up correctly around it. That wouldn't be too hard, and that'd be kind of fun. And then from there, fuck. Uh, refine reloading is actually probably what I want to do after that, because that's all just like advanced, cocking of a shotgun, pulling of the thing at the end of the reload, like stuff like that. I'll start with a bolt action. And also, I was thinking if I were to take this in a direction or like some sort of game. I'm not artistic. I can't do part of. Well, I can do it all, but I would do everything with cubes. Not because I want to be a Minecraft knockoff, but because I'm lazy and I think it'd be kind of fun. Like if your shotgun's just a rectangle with a handle and then another rectangle to pump. Like that kind of stuff would be kind of fun to do and easy. And I think it'd be cool if all your particles or your blood splats were just little cubes going everywhere. Stuff like that. And it's easy. I am not a 3D modeler and stuff like that. And it's enough trouble to find models on the internet, so I think that'd be kind of fun. Like, yeah, your bolts are cubes and all that. And many games have done that before. Like, I don't know, this little known game called, I think it's called Minecraft. I think that did it. I'm not sure. Or like, there's a Unity asset flip game that does that kind of stuff. But it's easy, and like this is just for me to have some fun with, so I think it'd be a fun little VR experience if everything was rectangles. Like if the model was just a bunch of rectangles, right? Like it's easy that way, and then I don't have to worry about being, artistic or creative or good at what I do, because I'm not. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on this, and yeah. Okay, so haven't made too much progress. I just spent a little bit debugging, trying to fix why the check release wasn't working correctly. So I tried a bunch of things. I'm gonna get rid of this. I tried putting it in the late update because I thought, after everything, it'll check. I attempted to make them enumerators and wait for the end of frame and then release it. That didn't work either. So I decided to add it to the end of the check logic. So it'll always be on trigger stay when you're holding the gun because your controllers are in it. So at the end of that, I go if it's not grabbed. So it's in this if statement. So if not grabbed, ooh. Is that why it's being weird? So it works perfectly. Are my brackets lined up in my head? Oh, okay, so it's outside of it. Okay, yeah, I was like, it works, so that's weird. Um, but yeah, basically at the end, every trigger state, I check if it's released. So if you do release it, what was happening is just basically like calling it right here in the way with update. So you hit the input and it would release it. Hell yeah, party on, perfect. And then it would go, oh, we're not grabbing anything. Let's grab it, and it would grab it again. So by putting it there, that fixes it. The only thing I'm worried about is because it's on trigger stay, which is I think a fixed update thing. I'm not certain, but every 50 frames or something like that. So there might be a slight delay with input, but it feels pretty good. I'll show it. And it's gonna break when I show it. And I'll show a bug I found. So before I had IK, I have to fix this bug. I always say it's gonna be easy, but it won't be. I'll show that the M6, the M4 is not working correctly. It's around my neck. So, yeah, grab. You shouldn't be able to grab two things at once, but I think if you put your hand in both colliders, that's a bug. But it's a fun bug, so I don't care. Can we do like 3? Yeah, so it works. It's good times. It also works with two-handed. So you got two-handed, and then we do that. Actually, while we're on this, let's see. Left-handed, right-handed. So that's the issue. For some reason, I guess because I'm right-handed, works great, good times. Now we switch it. It disappears, so we're definitely grabbing, which is good. But there's no follow motion, so I gotta fix that. I don't think that'll be too much. I'm pretty tangled right now. Help. What is going on? Where's this cord? That was a whole ordeal. But yeah, so I think I'm so fucking tangled. Holy shit. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna fix this little bug. I'm not sure what it would be. Let's look at it quickly while we're here. I'm sure it's something to do with this. Oh, no. I'm sure I got like a value mixed up or something like that, so I'll just have to look at it quickly. God, there's some fucking spaghetti in here, isn't there? I'm gonna have to put these all in function. I'm gonna clean up this script and organize it, and then hopefully that'll fix the bug, or I'll find it while I'm there. But yeah, anyways. Okay, so it's only been 2 seconds since the last little thing I've recorded, but I did figure out the issue. It took like half a second looking at it. So sometimes I copy code when it's very similar. So if grabbed left, so that's it. So I need to just set this up for is grabbed right. Because, yeah, wait, are these correct? Hold on. Before I ruin this, I gotta make sure this is correct, because it is weird logic. We're looking at the opposite controller. So if grabbed left, we're gonna look at, so the grabbed left one works correctly. So, oh, this is weird because it's doing both. It should be looking at the right controller, right? Transformed up position equals right controller to transformed up position. Oh. Because of main grab equals left controller. Which one's the? I think it's like this. It's grabbed. Oh. It's obviously going into both if statements, so transformed up position equals the right controller that transforms. So yeah, that makes sense because the right controller is the primary grab. So left controller, so this is this grab to right. Left controller, and then this has to be right controller. So we're going to look at the right controller, which is, and then And we're going to set the position of the object to be in your left controller, which makes sense. And that should fix it. It's going to break everything. Let's test it. Save it. Run it. Put this in here so, you know, you nerds can see. This like feels like it's strangling me. Okay, so left-handed works. Good times. I'm gonna set this on the table so I don't have to reach. Oh, you have to use the right trigger, or like the correct trigger. Sorry. That's good. Goes up here. That worked. I swear. It's depth. I have depth issues. All right, pistol. Oh, that's a trigger right there for me, isn't it? Hopefully that's just an issue with layers. Let's see. I have been messing with the pistol a lot lately, so let's put this while we're here. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking end my life. I think it's a layer issue. I just keep finding little bugs and I can't move on. It's crazy. I'm gonna say off the top of my head that those are messed up in the layers. So let's check that quickly. It's perfect live debugging. Fucking can't drag this. Oh. I think this is just turned into a bunch of videos of me getting frustrated because I don't know how to work with the Unity UI, which I do, but so layer weapon. It's not tag though. I feel like it requires a tag for this to work. Let's open up that good old holster because I was modifying the prefabs. So the tag has to equal 2-hand. Cool. Because yeah, I keep changing it in the editor, and I don't want to do that. I want it to like open prefab and do it correctly. So 2-hand. Then we go back. It'll work now. That is correct. I think the issue with this. Honestly, I don't know what the issue is with the pistol not working. That should work. I'll test it though. Oh my gosh, this is so creepy. Can't reach into a nice small bedroom. Okay, that all seems to be working. Just do this while we're good. Yeah, small fixes. I think I got all the little stuff. I can finally do this for realsies. And then we'll start to add IK. Someone sent me a good video about this stuff. There's some things I want to look into, but I actually have no idea how to do it. So I might not get it done, but I might get like a little starting ground, which is all I want to do. If I can get them all to just do that, I'll be super stoked. Anyways, oh yeah, I had a little meme. Let's go to my downloads. So I saw this on Reddit, and I was like, oh, this is like 100% how I code. It's terrible. Anyways. Okay, so it turns out Unity has a really useful tutorial on setting up basic, I was looking at something else, but I'll go back. Real basic Mac A&M stuff. I was also watching this video where this guy compares the Unity version to the expensive Final IK version, which looks amazing, but I don't want to spend $65, so I'm going to set this up to work with 2 hands. Should be really easy. Like, real easy. Now, leg movement, I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out. I'm going to play it. Found this free model here. He looks okay. He's got a nice chiseled chin. Don't mind him falling down. I don't know what's going on with that. He's also a little bigger than I'd like, so we're going to shrink him down. But, yeah, so he's reaching towards it. His hand's doing the thing. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. So what does it look like in this tutorial? Looks a little better there. What if I move this? Oh yeah, because he reaches for the cube. But I think because it doesn't have enough bones, it's like oddly jank. So I wonder. Just curious. What happens if we just give him like 900 bones? Will he bend better? Get over here, fella. Nah. I might switch out the model, but we got the right idea. I think I'll do, I don't know. I want something that's not... I might have to do some weeb stuff. Let's see. Oh my god, it's got all the weeb facts. Oh, yeah, that's the one we're getting. Okay. Yeah, I'll get back. I'm gonna set it up to work with 2 controllers, and we'll see. I definitely want to play some Wii. Like, this is great. I'm so happy. So you can pick up a fucking gun by the end of today. Okay, so I've messed up everything. My headset came unplugged, so I'm gonna re-record this last clip. I got the IK to work correctly. It was really simple to set up. I just basically took the starter script they gave me and added it to the other stuff. There's still some things broken. The feet don't work correctly. I'll have to set that up so they move forward as you walk, so your feet go towards it. The avatar's a little too small for me, so her hands can't always reach the stuff, and it doesn't work perfectly, and that's okay. It's just more so to make me laugh and kind of see what we could do with it. The next step will be to take this further and really push its limits and see exactly how we can get this to work nicely in VR, and maybe like scale the model up based off of the size and stuff. I took out a line of code in here that was messing up the camera completely. So yeah, I'll show you just some of the points of it. So we set the IK points to the left and right hand. Super simple. And then the right feet are just at the bottom of the capsule collider. So we're not in the scene view. So they should be. Yep. And the last one was the camera IK position. I put it 1 or 2 Z in front, just so you're always looking ahead. If you try to look at yourself, it'll just get really creepy. Anyways, I'll show a quick little demo. I'm gonna stand up so it's not as weird. Well, it's really hard to see through the cells. So yeah, we'll just walk over here and got the pistol. I can't floss in VR. Yeah, it's pretty sweet though. I think this will bring me endless joy for something that took about, I don't know, half hour to add. The next steps are going to be fixing all the weird little jank with it and make it smoother. The walking, if we got a walking cycle, that'd be cool. I don't really care too much about the hands, because preferably your renderer is going to hide the head and potentially the arms, and we'll just use the VR arms, but you might want to see your legs. And then the hands will just be kind of for just for fun, but I don't really want them that much. Anyways, I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out, so I'm gonna bail and kill myself or something.